What up, those sports fans? Welcome to another episode of AwwDacity Sports. It's your boy J2DaR, and we back with your guys' very, very special host, co-host, Miss NikkiC.
What up, y'all?
And we back to give you guys these hot topics. But before we start, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure you share this out with all your friends. I also want to say thank you to all my subscribers who subscribed so far. Everybody who hasn't subscribed, it's free $99. Make sure you hit that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, so that way you guys can help me grow this channel. So let's go. What's first on the topics?
All right, so the NFL playoffs second round is set, and we got the Eagles versus the Rams and the Lions versus the Commanders. Who you got?
Oh man, well this is easy. Well, I'm taking the Lions automatically.
Oh yeah,
taking the Lions, even though it's going to be, I believe it's going to be a tight game.
Yeah, because Jaden Daniels is nothing to
play
with.
That young man does not play like a rookie quarterback to me. He doesn't have any fear. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to say it's going to be an easy game. But we got something on our side that's going to make this game a little bit better. You ready? You know what's going to make this game a lot better?
What is it?
Sonic and Knuckles have returned.
Yeah, that's right. David is back.
So we got Sonic and Knuckles back. We got Thor back. We got T. Arnold coming back, right? So our defense is almost back to full strength, right? We got a few people still straggling out there, but nothing too serious, right? So defense is almost back to 100% strength. So that's why I feel like I'm not looking past the Commanders. I feel like we should definitely win this game. But I also feel like it's going to be a close game because, again, this young man ain't scared to throw the ball. He ain't scared to when he make mistakes. When he make mistakes,
I love watching him play.
When he make mistakes,
he corrects them.
He forgets about it and goes on to the next play.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what that's what we want from our quarterbacks. What's interesting was I was just saying, to somebody recently that he's not playing like a rookie quarterback, and what we always want to do is grab a rookie quarterback, stick him in there and start and see what he does, right? And then when we get lucky enough, we have a few quarterbacks that do it like C.J. Stroud.
Right.
We got hype about Anthony Richardson until he got tired.
I'm tired, boss.
You're never going to let that down, bro. It's going to be rough for you, right?
Boss be tired.
We were real hard on what's the young man from Carolina, Bryce Young, right? Because again, real crappy season because we expected more, right? Out of these high first round draft pick quarterbacks. Caleb Williams. Well, I told you he was gonna be trash, but whatever.
I told you he couldn't even read the playbook.
I seen when it was when he was crying in the stands. I told you, any man crying in the stands with his mom and daddy and not in the locker room with his parents. I digress. So back to what I was saying. So that's why I think this game is going to be a little bit closer than what people are anticipating.
What about the Eagles and the Rams?
The Eagles and the Rams. I don't know how I feel about this. Here's the thing. I really hate the Rams. I'm not going to front. I hate the Rams because of Matthew Stafford. Not going to lie.
But you can always count on Matt Stafford to be Matt Stafford.
I can, but I only want him to do that against us so that way I can rub it in again. But here's the thing. Lightning don't strike twice all the time in the same spot. So would I just rather go ahead and just play the Eagles and deal with Saquon Barkley? Why not? At least we know we can deal with Saquon and try to almost contain him. And then and deal with the receivers who we know we have the capability to shut down because our defensive backs are really great. So bring on Philly. Let me get that Philly-Detroit matchup.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a good one.
So that way I can call my brother-in-law and talk a bunch of stuff. Because he know I'm going to call him and talk a bunch of stuff. He know he don't want to see us. Just like just even thinking about him playing us, his Eagles playing my Lions scares the shit out of him.
Yeah.
I know this already. So let's go Eagles over there against the Rams, and of course I'm going with my Lions to win there. And then that matchup between the Lions and the Eagles. Again, I'm Super Bowl bound, baby. I got about a 1,800 that's calling my name. What y'all talking about? I told y'all I'm standing on business, man. When we win, I'm running through here butt booty naked.
Look, may the odds be in your favor.
Exactly. So guess what? I'm still taking my Lions going to Super Bowl. I still got us winning going all the way. I'm standing on business. Let's go Lions. What's next?
In the AFC, the matchup is Texans and the Chiefs, and then the Bills and the Ravens. Same question.
All right, so I'm getting tired of Patrick Mahomes, and plus I don't like his kicker.
Yes, because I want CJ to tear him up.
I don't like his kicker either. I know he said some crazy crap, but guess what? I'm just going to let his crazy crap be that. I ain't even going to research it. I just know it was enough to turn a bunch of people off. So given in that nature, I'm going to side with everybody else. But I'm also tired of seeing the same team win championships.
Mm-hmm.
So guess what, Patrick Mahomes? I think your magic might have just ran out. And then they playing
Houston.
They playing Houston?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, versus CJ and Joe Mixon and Nico Collins?
I believe the young boys can pull it off. Because the Chiefs ain't got no defense. Let's just be, their defense is very suspect.
But they got that dude, Chris Johnson, the
So
defensive tackle who always major disruptive. They got a solid defensive back core. I don't know. All right, this is what I want to say. I'm going to give my bet right now in that game to Houston. Let's go, Houston. Show me what's up, H-Time.
Bills and the Ravens.
Bills and the Ravens. I can't stand Buffalo.
I got my favorite.
I can't stand Buffalo, and here's why. I seen two things that tick me off about this, and this is why I'm clearly going with Lamar. I mean, with Lamar and the Ravens. I keep tired of everybody keep saying that this is Josh Allen's MVP to lose. What about Jared Goff? So I'm tired of the disrespect to Jared Goff, right? But then two, seeing on the last week in the pregame show, or it might have been even on today's show, maybe on Get Up, where they had an image of Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, and Josh Allen, and it said 3 Kings. And I'm looking at this picture, and I'm like, wait, what? Now, I only see 2 Kings in this picture. I only see 2. Let me be very clear. So given that I've seen that photo, I'm really hoping that Buffalo gets ran over because, again, I don't want to see Buffalo. They've been to the Super Bowl. They've had their time. Unfortunately, when they went, it was 4 years in a row. They lost all 4 of them camps to Dallas. Not our problem. That's their problem.
Right.
And it's, again, time for a new breed. So let's go Baltimore. Then I'm going to take between that, what was it, Baltimore and Houston?
Baltimore, if they both win,
yeah,
it's the Texans and the Ravens. Now that is going to be a shootout. That one is going to be good.
Now I am partial.
CJ versus Lamar, that's going to be good.
I am partial to King Henry. You know why?
Yeah.
Because he helped me with my fantasy league. I like Lamar, but guess what? I want to see my man Nico, who fellow Michigan man, playing the Super Bowl. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to take Houston in that matchup. So I'm going to take Houston versus the Lions in the Super Bowl. Lions win in New Orleans, and I'm getting drunk. Let's go next time.
All right, so let's talk about the drama in Dallas.
Okay.
All right. So first, the star linebacker, Michael Parsons, says he don't care if Coach Mike is fired. Then he walks that back. Then Chicago asked to interview Mike, but then Jerry threatens his job, and if he even speaks to Chicago, now they done fired Mike without saying nothing to Chicago. What is wrong with Jerry?
Crazy as... Oh, wait, let me make sure the time is past 5 minutes.
Are you past 5
minutes? I'm past 5 minutes. Okay. Jerry Jones shot the fuck out. That's the problem.
You can't have every damn thing, Jerry.
Jerry's the fucking nutso, man. First of all, this is the problem. Jerry, you remember that Source Awards when Suge Knight went on stage It said
the last one.
Suge Knight was a real one for this. Suge went up there and was like, "Hey, if you tired of the record producer being all in the videos, all on the records, all on in every video, come to Death Row, right? Y'all remember that, right?
Yeah.
That's Jerry Jones. He's Puffy.
Mm-hmm. That's Puffy.
Jerry Jones is Puffy.
Mm-hmm.
He can't say, every Wednesday he's doing a radio show to badmouth his coach at one point in time. I understand they keep saying that Dallas is an attractive place to be because, again, the glitz and glam that comes with being the head coach of Dallas, which, if you ask me, whatever, it ain't the same because nobody's done nothing since Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson. Shout out to Jimmy Johnson.
Right?
Miami Hurricane.
Right? But and then again, he has to have his hands on every GL, on every move and roster makes it happen, regardless of what the coach says. So if I'm Mike McCarthy, you know what? I feel some type of way because I feel like you punked me, but then you turned around and fired me. I should have went ahead and talked to Chicago the first time. As a matter of fact, now I don't want to go to Chicago. I want to go to a team that's in conference so I can kick your ass 2 games a year.
Mm-hmm.
Mike McCarthy, if you listen to me, dog, don't go to Chicago. It's an attractive job because Caleb Williams is there. I get it. But the GM there sucks.
But hasn't he been in Chicago before?
No.
Oh, okay.
But here's the other thing. Why would you want to be no coach in history has ever coached the Green Bay Packers and turned around and coached the Chicago Bears?
Mike McCarthy said a check is a motherfucking check.
That just sounds like some most weirdest suspect ass shit I've ever heard in my entire life.
Check is a motherfucking check.
Right? So that doesn't make sense. So I'm a little bit. So if I'm Mike McCarthy, man, I'm double burdened Jerry Jones. So that's the problem with Chicago. Jerry Jones has to be the center of attention on everything that's done. It's me, but not the team. When he say he's going all in, he's going in on all him, not the team. So that's the dysfunction in Dallas. It's Jerry Jones.
Yeah. I think if Jerry Jones was taken out of the equation, that franchise would really have a better chance of succeeding than being eliminated.
I mean,
damn season.
Either first round eliminations or don't make the playoffs. I can talk that smack because again, I'm in there now. I guess I can talk that smack. But as an overall sports fan, I'm just gonna talk smack because I can. And guess what? This has been the ongoing problem. He always has to make a spectacle of what happens. Go back to when Colin Kaepernick kneeled.
Oh yeah, he talked plenty of shit.
Not only did he talk smack, right? You remember that whole stunt he did? Oh, I'm not gonna have one person kneel. He walked out there with his team to the coin toss. And then knelt with his team. It was just so drawn out and dramatic and unnecessary. It's just like, it's Jerry. And it's almost like the older he gets, the more sillier the shit gets.
Well, the man, 82 years old?
I don't care how old he gets. It's just a simple fact.
82.
So that's what it is. So if you want to know what the dysfunction is, I'm sorry, Dallas fans. It's probably hurting your fans. I don't understand how y'all Dallas fans in the first place. Especially some of y'all know who I'm talking to. Yeah, I'm calling y'all on the carpet today. I'm feeling some type of way. Right? But I digress. What's next on topics?
Staying in Dallas.
Okay.
Will they sign Deon Sanders as a new head coach?
I was just talking to my man about this.
Standing for that.
So Deon is an alpha coach. And when I say about alpha coach, we talking about tip of the spear. Right? We talking about iron really sharpening iron. Mm-hmm. We ain't talking about I'm not doing this to be in the spotlight on what I'm trying to do. I'm doing this so one, we can win games, and two, I'm trying to grow these young men. Because some of them are going to be rookies in the game, and some of them are going to be vets and then maybe lost, but again, or they're going to be vets who are going to be in the game, but then they're going to respect Deon because what? Hall of Fame jacket.
Right.
Because what? Super Bowl rings. Because what? He is prime time.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the problem. When you got a clown ownership like Jerry Jones,
Deon better went in there and slapped that man.
You think Deon is going to allow Jerry Jones to go on a sports show every Wednesday to talk bad about
shit
him?
about him? No, sir.
You think that's really going to happen?
No.
And again, and then again, in order for Deon to come to Dallas, everybody got to remember, Deon just did an interview 3 to 4 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the lady's name. And and Deon said on this morning show and said that the only way he will come to the NFL and coach in the NFL is that he comes to an NFL team that will draft both his sons. Not one, but 2. That means Shador and Shiloh.
Mm-hmm.
So that just means Dallas will have to do this. Dallas will have to move Dak Prescott
out of there.
Send him to Cleveland. Pick up doggone Deshaun Watson. Sit him down because he ain't going to do nothing because he broke his Achilles he injured his Achilles again, getting ready to start rehab, not going through rehab.
But you really think Dallas is going to eat Deshaun Watson?
They would have to in order to get Deon. In order to get Deon, you're going to have to do these things because he said this is what he needs. Right? So you trade that. You get Deshaun. You bring Deshaun in. Hopefully he can mentor Shador. And then you say, hey, look, we can't really draft Shiloh until the 7th round because that's technically what he really is. And if you ask me, it's undrafted. But hey, let's say they give him LeBron treatment and they take him 7th round when he's supposed to go undrafted.
Why not? Hell, LeBron did it. Let's go.
I'm calling it the LeBron treatment.
Let's go.
I'm calling it LeBron in it. I'm coining a new word, LeBron in it. Right? So that's what it would take for Dallas to get Deon in Dallas. Can they do that? I don't think so.
I don't even think that Deon would even want to be up under Jerry because he been and slapped the hell out of damn Jerry. Jerry come out of his mouth to him, especially with that boy shit, because he'll let it slip. And Deon will let that hand slip across his face.
I'm agreeing with you. I know it's going to happen.
He'll let that hand go, boop. What did a 5-finger say to the side of the face?
Slap!
I'm trying to tell you. Deon ain't built like that.
I already know it's going to happen. So I think this is a bad move. I think Deon should stay absolutely in Boulder, Colorado with those young men that he's grooming, getting them ready for the pros. Because again, Deon has done things that no coach has ever done, I've ever seen do in the college ranks. Right? It's not only get them prepared mentally and physically in shape for the NFL, but it's getting them to be a pro athlete, getting them to understand what it's going to look like if you potentially have and get to the money, right? And
everything.
What's out here. And sometimes what's out here is the dangers of sack chasers. This is the kind of, again, if I had a son, a son that was getting ready to go to college, I would absolutely send my son to go play for Deon.
Colorado, definitely.
Straight up. Because I don't think I would trust him with anybody else outside of me. Right? But before we go on to the next topic, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell. We're growing, guys. And I appreciate you all help for all that. So, again, let's keep going, guys. Let's get this channel up to 50 people. We can do it. We're moving. We're moving up. What's next?
College football news. Quinn Ewers enters the NFL draft. His stats at Texas is 31 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, and 2024. Is he a first-round pick?
Nope. Matter of fact,
absolutely not.
Matter of fact, I don't understand why he left. I mean,
he may need the money.
I don't think you need the money because the NIL money is already there.
That don't mean nothing.
This is what happened. He got pushed out of his job at Texas. After that loss to Ohio State.
Oh, yeah, he's done.
He got pushed out because they were already calling for Archie Manning. Now, again, everybody loved Quinn Ewers when he balled out against Michigan. Oh, yeah, it's great. We're going to make sure Arch sit behind him. Well, when you get in that college playoff and lose that one game, they're like, wait a minute, hold on. Let me get Arch.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Ooh, I think we might have bit off too much. Hey, man, we need to talk to you. They pulled him in the office and said, hey, you can either leave or we take your scholarship. What you want to do? My man didn't think about hitting the transfer portal.
Right. Or he may not be eligible.
He did. He was only a junior, so he'd have been fine.
Oh, okay, yeah, he'd have been fine. Like I said,
he could have did the Carson Beck route, but you know what he did? He like, no, I'm going to go to pros. Now, this is what's funny. He almost had the exact same numbers his senior year he had in his sophomore year. Right? His sophomore year, he completed 69% of his passes. His junior year, he completed 65, right? He threw for 3,479 yards in 2023. And guess how many yards you say he threw for this year?
No, I said
3,472, right?
No, I said 31 touchdowns and 12 interceptions.
Okay, then he threw for 3,472 yards. So he threw what, 7 yards less than what he did his sophomore year? Now his touchdowns in 2023, he threw 22. He threw 6 interceptions. But he threw 12 interceptions this year. So do I think he's first round draft pick material? No. He should have just fell back, found another college, hit that portal, and found another college and balled out like Carson Beck did. But what would have been interesting is, hey, what if Quinn Ewers would have left and went to Georgia?
That's right, because he left. That boy from Georgia left.
He went to Miami. He went over there with his girlfriend. See, nobody don't think about things going to play for the opposition teams like that. That's just me thinking about weird stuff like that. So, as far as it goes, I don't think it's first round material. Good luck to him. We'll see what happens. There's not many teams that need a starting quarterback right now. So, it's going to be hard for him to break through. So, we'll see what happens. What's next?
The start of the new 3-versus-3 full court women's league called Unrivaled, which stars of the WNBA players are playing. Are you watching?
So I was doing my research here. And you know what? I'm in.
Yeah, I'm watching.
I'm in. So just so you guys know, Unrivaled is this new women's 3-on-3 basketball league that's going to be featured like a full court game, right? And it was shout out to the women who started this. First of all, let me say that this was founded by 2 of the current U.S. women Olympians, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was Nafisa Collier.
Oh yeah, that's my girl.
And your other girl, Breonna Stewie Stewart.
Oh, that's Stewie. Okay.
Right. And the league starts January 17th. So I am absolutely stoked about this league. I'm looking at the actual website. It talks about, it's featuring 303 style. So it's going to be 36 WNBA players that's like at the top of the food chain in this from the WNBA league. And they're also all going to get fair and equal pay. Everybody pay is going to be the exact same.
Thank you.
Shout out to the ladies for getting that right.
Thank you.
Right? So it's going to feature 36 of the women's top professional league. The format is going to be for 9 weeks, 6 total teams. Top 4 teams in the standing at the conclusion will make the playoffs. Each game will be like an hour long. And so basically a 4-quarter game. And then they got some head coaches. They got Andre Wade, DJ Sackman,
okay,
Phil Handy, Andrew Harrington, Nola Henry, and my girl Teresa Witherspoon.
Well, that's where she landed. Okay.
So Spoon's over there. And then what's also going to make this tournament unique. All the women are going to be entered into this 1-versus-1 single tournament elimination game.
Oh, that's gonna be dope. They gonna be going at it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you got to think the winner of this 1-versus-1 tournament takes the crown for what? The baddest female baller in the league.
Okay.
So I'm all in for this league. Right?
Me too.
I mean, I can give you the name of, some of the people that's on here, but I also, you know what else I'm really going to make me watch this league? The one person I really don't like isn't in this league, and that's what's going to make it great. There's no Caitlin Clark, guys.
I was going to say, you finna make people mad about Caitlin.
There's no Caitlin Clark in this league. So if anybody to say that, oh, now Caitlin Clark made this league, she ain't even here.
No, she too busy
she ain't even here.
fending off her
They got stuff like, they got my girl like Aaliyah Boston. They got Sabrina Ionescu.
Okay, oh yeah, that's my girl.
Right?
I like her too.
Cameron Brink, man, I think she's injured again.
She just came back.
She was supposed to play it, I think she's injured. Right? They got my girl, the 305 Barbie. Angel Reese. Right? They got my girl Brittany Griner. They got Courtney Vandershoot. What's my girl? Kayla McBride. Skylar Diggins. They got the point guard and Chelsea Gray in here. Yo, this league is going to be crazy. Mm-hmm. I'm here for it. And again, of course, they got Nafisa Kaya and Stewie in here. This league's going to be lit. So, I don't know about y'all, but if I was y'all, I would definitely tune in. The games are going to be broadcasted on TNT Sports or on HBO Max. So if you got any one of those, and no, I don't get advertisement credits for that, but they should hook me up now that I mentioned it. TNT, HBO, hook me up. Make sure y'all watch Unraveled starting January 17th. Let's go. What's next?
Are the Heat really going to keep Jimmy Butler or trade him?
They're going to keep him, and here's why. Phoenix ain't got nothing to trade. They traded away the majority of their draft picks, and then they have this silly policy where you can only trade away so many back-to-back consecutive trade packs, right? So by that giving away, Jimmy Butler's going to end up in a place where nobody expects him to, and it's not going to be in the place where he wants to be. That's why he left it open and said, I guess I'll find my love for basketball anywhere. But I think Jimmy Butler is going to end up somewhere, and I think Miami might do it on purpose. He might end up somewhere like Portland. Because Portland got some young pieces.
Yeah.
They got Anthony Simons. They got Scoot. They got Jeremy Grant. Right? And I know they got some draft picks they can send over. So Portland could be a destination. I would love, again, me being a Pistons fan, I would love to see Jimmy Butler in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
We got a few things we can send over there. I mean, again, I like Isaiah Stewart, but Isaiah Stewart, Jimmy Buckets, Isaiah Stewart, Jimmy Buckets. I'm going to take Jimmy Buckets. And again, if I got to lose Tim Hardaway, okay. Sorry. My man 50 grand, I love my Michigan players, but if I get the opportunity to get Jimmy Buckets, okay, let's go. So, the Suns is out. I don't see Golden State making the move because they're saying they ain't doing that. They're going to keep their roster as is. Maybe if Houston turns out and gets lucky, but what will be the return from Houston?
Houston ain't giving up nothing because all their players are Houston's
I know.
Not doing anything.
Again,
You talking about going out to the West?
You got to do something.
Houston ain't doing nothing. Memphis ain't messing with them either. Indy, no. OKC definitely ain't messing with them because
OKC got draft picks on top of draft picks, so
yeah,
they can send 12 draft picks and they still got 40 sitting in the backpack.
Yeah, I don't know where he could end up at. Look, the Lakers.
Oh no, I hope not. I mean, well, they did just let go of Quincy Oliveira, which makes me again hate the Lakers even more because they signed him to that two-way contract, so that way he couldn't go nowhere. Now no teams couldn't sign him. Now some teams can go get him. Hey,
I hope somebody do pick up Quincy. I really do.
I don't know where Jimmy's gonna land, but I know the Suns ain't one up. Let's just hope Pat Riley isn't as spiteful as some people say he is. What's next?
Is it true?
I don't know. Is it?
Did Drake tell on LeBron?
All right, let's talk about it. See, since you brought it up, let's go ahead and talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, what was the name of the song? Fighting Irish?
Fighting Irish.
I listened to that trash, even though I'm not a Drake fan. All right? It is funny that he titled it Fighting Irish because LeBron's high school team was called the Fighting Irish. But then there was a lot of hints in there that kind of allude to a lot of things being LeBron James. The Rolex watch, which again, being LeBron James, he could have got it anywhere he wanted to. He could have went and got it himself. But I don't know. But I heard the song. And was he snitching? I mean, damn, he was saying, hey, we were running two-mans.
Hey, I had to go look that up. I was like...
Yeah, I already told you what it was. You ain't have to go look it up. I told you what it was. You didn't believe me. You got to believe me. Please believe me. Look, I'm trying to keep it PC, right? But at the end of the day, my man was snitching, and that's some dirty crap because his feelings was hurt because Kendrick slapped him up and he dissed him and I guess you could say kind of about dissed him in GNX album in a roundabout way, but dude, stay in your lane. Why are you affecting lives? Look, Kendrick told you, Curry, keep the family away. LeBron, keep the family away. He told you at the pop out, keep the family away. What happened? Told you this dude was tender. What happened?
Well, Drake felt like LeBron is his friend, and he shouldn't have sided with
over a song,
Kendrick.
though.
Well, he took back one lawsuit from UMI, and now he gave them another one today. He's saying now that UMI put out they not like us to slander him.
Again, this dude is a clown.
Yeah,
he is not for the culture. He never was.
And he's fucking colonizer.
And he was just exposed for what it was, right?
He basically just proved everything that Kendrick said.
I'm gonna call it what it is. Since we way past 5 minutes, this is some whole shit. You right on some whole shit.
I mean, you just broke the man code. I ain't no man, but I mean, damn.
Miss NikkiC, you are absolutely right. You have broke rule number 1 in the rule code, which is shut your damn mouth and keep it closed, regardless of what it is. And then you went out there and told this mess, right? And again, whether you were talking about him or not, the assumptions are out there, and you helped put him out there. So now, because you feel like, your music career ain't hot, you want to break up happy homes?
You totally destroyed your music career.
Come on, man. Like, you destroyed your music career by messing with Kendrick. Nobody was messing with LeBron. Only people was messing with LeBron was people like me because he felt like he was the GOAT and he ain't.
Well, that, again, that's his friend. That's his buddy.
Oh, boy.
They said they were doing two mans together, and
You gonna learn, Drake. You're going to learn. So, yeah, he snitched on LeBron. I think he snitched on him since it's out there. Everybody else think he snitched, so I might as well go with it too. And when the story crumbles, we're going to see if he really snitched or not. What's next?
Still speaking of bum-ass Drake.
Damn.
Now Drake is banned from the Toronto Stadium for 1 year.
Karma!
Due to
Karma!
his issues with DeMar DeRozan.
You think it was DeMar DeRozan who did this?
No, that also stems from They Not Like Us as well.
You think it's from that?
Mm-hmm.
You think DeMar DeRozan and what he said about DeMar DeRozan that if they hang his flag, he gonna go up there and tear it down? You think
broadcast.
You really think that was the true reason why he got banned for a year?
Either that or by the back door by LeBron Ramon James.
God dang it! Now you back on the AwwDacity Sports train. There you go. There you go. LeBron Ramon James did this, man. LeBron said, wait. I heard your song, sucker. Hey, Kamish. I wasn't gonna say nothing about what he said about DeMar, and that's cool. Right?
But now he's talking
about me.
Mm-hmm.
Now you really got to do something. But I don't care if you blame it on that DeMar thing and he in Toronto, right? But at least kick him out of Toronto.
Well, I want to make a correction. He wasn't banned from the stadium. He was banned from the
commentator
booth because they used to let him come in on games and commentate. So when he did say that foul shit about DeMar, that was the tip of the iceberg. But then when he released his song, he found out he was kicked out of the damn commentator booth at the game when they told him. At the game. They didn't even email this nigga. They ain't call him. He go up there to go snatch his damn headphone and his mic. And they said, no, ma'am.
Wait, they didn't even let him put the mic on?
No.
Oh, no.
No, his headphones and mic was still sitting up there. They told him he is banned.
You know what? That's not banned. You know what that is? That clearly shows you that that boy, because this is the only team that got this dumb title, but he's supposed to be the Toronto Raptors culture ambassador.
Yeah, culture vulture.
Well, y'all culture ambassador just got revoked.
Right. by the Toronto Raptors, the team.
No, that ain't the Toronto Raptors. That's LeBron. That's also called karma for your ass.
Yeah, that was LeBron Ramon.
LeBron don't play.
With that one.
Y'all thought when he said he was taking a break from social media, y'all thought it was a game? Hey, did y'all thought he was playing? Did y'all think LeBron Ramon James was playing?
Yeah, when you pulled out that song, buddy, you sealed your fate.
This man told y'all, I'm taking a break from social media.
Who cares? Bye.
But I'm still peeking, because anybody who makes that announcement means they still peeking. They lurking in the bushes. You just not gonna say whatever you want to say.
You just not posting, but you still lurking.
That's karma. Well, let's see what happens. He broke that NBA policy of code of ethics. Let's see how far they continue to hold him to that standard of code of ethics. Because most people just get kicked out of the arena and they're allowed to come back.
Oh no, it hurt him to his soul. Oh, my soul.
Did he cry?
He was about to cry. He said, I can't believe it. They kicked me at the comment. I was like, really? I'm on Instagram looking at this photo.
I'm going to have to go see that video. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, y'all better stop messing with LeBron. What's next?
The Detroit Pistons are now 2 games over 500 and is now sitting in 8th place in the East with the All-Star break coming. Are you still standing on business from the last show?
You god dang on right I am. What my cup say? Pistons, baby. I keep trying to tell people. I said this on the last show. I said this at the beginning of the NBA season. This team's talented.
Yeah, they just young, and
we are a little bit young
with each other.
And to give a few games, we'll learn how to play with.
They playing good.
Play as a team. I ain't gonna say play with each other. Pause.
There you go.
But Kaden showed out that one, he can lead this team and be the true leader that we know he could be.
Mm-hmm.
I just need my man J2DaR to stop this to get in freaking foul trouble all the damn time.
He be talking cash shit on the sideline.
That's
what be getting his ass in trouble.
My dog, dude.
He be talking shit.
Right? But then I said they're not a play-in team. They are a play-off team.
Mm-hmm.
Last year at this time, we were 3-32. 3-32. 3 damn games we won. We are 20-18. 2 games over 500.
Mm-hmm.
We got a game tomorrow against the Pacers. That's a get-back game. We need that. That's a get-back game. And the game I'm really cranked up about is the Martin Luther King Day game when we play Houston.
Yeah, the Twins play.
The Twins play each other, so I'm happy about that.
For that.
So I'm still standing on business. They are not a play-in team; they're a play-off team, and I believe they can reach the 5th or the 4th seed. Still standing on business.
You're gonna stand on business.
Still standing on business.
AwwDacity Sports.
I've said it. Nobody else is saying it but me.
Episode 23.
Episode 23. J2DaR said the Pistons can be the 4th or the 5th seed.
We gonna see.
Or even the 3rd seed. 3rd, 4th, 5th seed.
We gonna see.
Easy. What's next?
Lastly, the trade deadline is coming up soon. Anyone on your wish list for the Pistons?
Oh, any Quincy Oliveri?
Yes. Go get my baby.
Now it's Quincy Oliveri.
Go get him. Very valuable.
If it wasn't Quincy Oliveri, oh man, wow.
You just said Jimmy. Buckets.
I would like Jimmy Buckets, but that may come with a price. That may be too heavy to pay. I'm thinking practical, right? And who would fit the team without breaking the bank.
Quincy would definitely fit in.
Quincy would break, but I'm thinking about a veteran. I'm thinking somebody who we can bring off the bench to take over the second team, right? And can really hold that first team down as a point guard. That will probably be C.J. McCullough.
Oh yeah, from New Orleans.
So I would like either C.J. McCullough or Brandon Ingram to the Pistons. I don't see anything else out there. I definitely don't want Jeremy Grant back on Detroit. So that's dead to me. That's out. Anything else? If we can't make those threes, that's my wish list. So, again, dedicating this 23rd episode to my pops. We miss you, man.
Yes.
This is your boy J2DaR signing out for AwwDacity Sports, and we'll be here with your special co-host, Miss NikkiC.
All right, y'all.
And we'll catch you guys at the next episode. Peace.